Hi everyone, welcome to the course, and today we will be covering our operators. So let's see what are operators. So let me just define a variable called let num1. Okay, to num1 I am giving 5, and there is some another variable num2 which I am assigning to 10. So this is the normal arithmetic operator, and I hope that you already know. So arithmetic are basically, first one is your plus sign. Whenever you add two variables with each other with the plus sign, that is known as your arithmetic operator. So in arithmetic operator, you have different type of symbols like mathematical basic symbols like plus, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, exponential. So let's see one by one how this works. So if I want to add num1 plus num2, that means the total should be 15. See over here, you are getting 15 in total. Okay, so here just change the name operators. Okay, so what if you want to subtract it? So for that you will use minus sign. Minus means your number 1, which is the num1, 5, will subtract 10 and it will give you minus 10. Okay, that means 5 minus 10 is your minus 5. So that is what you are getting. So let's suppose if your number is greater, 15 minus 10, you will getting 5 over here. Okay, so let's suppose if you want to multiply. So 15 into 10 is going to give you 150. And if you want to divide it, so that's mean you will get 1.5. So you will get the exact number after division. So what do you get when you divide 5 with 10? Get 0.5. And what if you divide 10 with the help of 10? So you will get 1. 10 divided by 10 is 1. Now, what is the use of modulus? So modulus, remember that it always gives you remainder. How? If you are dividing 10 by 10, your remainder will be 0 because 10 ones are 10. So in the end, your result will be 0. So remainder, modulus will help us to get the remainder. So if you are putting double asterisk, that means you want this to be exponential. How it is happening? 10 raised to the power 10. What do I want to say is 2 raised to the power 2. It should be 4. See, 2 raised to the power 2 is your 4. Now 2 raised to the power 3. It should be 8. Here it is 8. So this is how your arithmetic operators are. Okay. So assignment operator is I am assigning 2 to this variable num1. This is assignment operator. So now let's see comparison operators. So let your value 1 is equals to 25. Okay, and let your value 2 is 30. So now you want to console.log value 1 into value 2. We saw that. But now in the comparison, I want to check whether my number is greater, lesser, equal to. I basically want to compare two numbers in any case. So let's see. I want to check if my value is greater than value 2. What do you think? It will give you answer how? So it should be value 2. So if you are checking your value 1 is greater than value 2, so your value 1 is 25 and value 2 is 30. 25 is greater than 30. No, absolutely. So you will get an answer as for. So it will always, comparison operator will always give you answer in terms of true and false. Similarly, if you will check it is less than, yes, you will get a true answer. Okay. So if you want to check if it is greater than equals to, that means if it is greater than or equals to, if it is greater, then also fine. If it is equals to, then also fine. So 25 is equals to 25. So it is true. If I'll say 28, it will give you false because 25 is not greater than 28. So if you will put 29 over here, so now the condition is true because 29 is greater than equals to 28. Okay. So now let's go with less than. Similarly, less than works. For now, here it should be 25, so that your value 1 should be less than value 2. So true over here, it will come true. Okay, if you'll put not equals to, what do you mean by not equals to? See, it is giving you true because your this value 25 is not equals to true. This particular thing is negative. That means it is opposite. You want to check the opposite. Equals to means you want to check that this is equal. I am checking over here that it is not equals to. So this value I am checking over. So it's giving me true. Now if you put equals to, that means it should give you true. Let's make it true first. So this is also the comparison operator. When you are comparing two numbers and you are checking whether these numbers are equivalent. So 25 is equals to 25, true. But what if I will put over here a string that whether a number is equals to string 25? Check, you will still get true because this double comparison operator is treating two numbers as a number only. It is not checking the data type, it is just checking the values, whether it is 25 or not. So if it is not checking the data type, this is a number, this is a string, right? So it will print it true. Now what if I'll put triple equals to? Now you will get the answer as false because triple equals to means it will compare to value and also it will compare the data type of two numbers. I hope you are getting it. What do I mean by that? If you will say 25, that means it should give true. Both are number and their values are also same. So you will get true. So here 25 and 25. Its data type is totally different. Now let's see. It's giving you false. But if I have double equals to, it will give true because it is only comparing to numbers, not the data type. I hope you are understanding these things. Okay. So now let's check your logical operators. Okay. So let's suppose console.log value 2 I want to put 38. Or let's suppose 40. It is 40. Okay. So I want to check whether my value 1, if it is greater than 20, then also fine. Or this is the logical. That means this value, this condition, or this condition. So only one condition in terms of OR case or operator, only one condition needs to be true and that will be executed. Or value 2 is greater than 30. So you know over here that your value 2 is greater than 30. So we'll get in true because if any one case is true, the answer should be true. It's OR. It will check value 2 is greater than 20. No, it is not. Value 1 is greater than 20. Yes, it is true. The 25 is greater than 25. Now let's put 40 over here. See, you will still get true because this condition is false. 25 is not greater than 40, right? But your 40 is greater than 30. So let's suppose if you false this condition also, you will put over here 50. This condition, both the condition are false. Not even single is true. So you will get in false. That means this condition to get true, there should be only one condition that should be satisfied. If that one condition is true, it will give you answer as true. Let's suppose if you have added an AND operator in that case. First of all, check that this 25 is greater than 20, true. And value 2, 40 is greater than 30, also true. So now let's put AND operator. AND operator means both the condition needs to be true to get the answer as true. So here you will get in true because both the conditions are true over here. These are satisfying. Now let's make one condition as false. So I am doing this one false because 25 is not greater than 40. Now let's see. This is false because both the conditions are not true. This is false. So you will get an answer as false. In OR case, any one condition needs to satisfy. In AND case, both the condition needs to satisfy. So this was your logical operator. I hope you have understood. Thank you so much everyone. So let's meet in the next lecture. Thank you.